Man, years ago, it was about 6 years ago. I decided to do another creator-owned book, and I think I was just getting off of either it was The Weeknd's Starboy's book or Old Man Logan. So all the books that I've done a lot of times were pretty serious type of superhero books or dark noir books, and so I kind of wanted to do something fun and also do something with more humor, comedy to it. And for us, we were just throwing ideas back and forth. And I think it was at the time when that movie, The Great Wall, came out with Matt Damon, where Matt Damon, the handsome, prestigious white fella, goes into China and saves all of the Great Wall through all the aliens, the monsters, better at kung fu, karate, arrows, acrobats, all of it. Nothing, nothing was better than Matt Damon, and so we thought that was kind of funny. And so, throwing around goofy ideas and jokes, we decided, let's do a white savior where he where all his ideas were not so great and more of on the lines of it's going to get everyone killed. And so all these jokes started coming around. We thought it would be great. And the title White Savior actually really nailed it for us.
It
Yeah,
nailed it for
I'd say
Eric.
so.
I'm still constantly nervous that forever my name will be Googled with white savior. And so I'm always sweating a little bit. I'm like, I gotta over explain it to everybody. And so I'm both I think the title it does what we want. It makes you do a double take and gets us attention, but I'm still Eric's not nervous at all. I'm the most nervous guy in the world with that.
No, I love that title, man. I was like, dude, White Savior. All right, it's because again, it says everything is heroic, right? White Savior. Title's very heroic. The initial cover idea was pretty awesome. Guy holding a pretty nice. He just looked menacing, and I thought it was awesome. But it turned out that we had
Oh, so
to.
this
Uh,
was the original this was the original cover that Eric drew. Yeah, yeah. So you drew the original cover, and it was the only time that I ever told Eric to change something with the art. It was the only in the entire series. This was the only time. Go ahead, Eric. I wanted to preface that
but
part.
it actually it was the right decision to do because I come from mainstream comics and looking cool, everything awesome looking, but what we needed to translate on the cover was how goofy this is, how ridiculous this, even though the title is awesome, the book cover is kind of like it reminds me of what's that old comedy cover now? What's oh, man, Mad Magazine.
All
Yeah,
right, right, right,
Mad
right.
Magazine. So we were kind of going for that sort of take on our cover. And so once the funny thing with that cover is Scott had to take a picture of himself acting goofy for me to get that done correctly.
So you are the white savior anyway, Scott.
I'm gonna say
he
no comment to that, and I'm gonna walk away. No, it was just the first one. Like so nervous because of the title, and I was like, we have to let everybody know that this is a comedy. You're gonna. I said, Eric, everything you draw looks badass, so don't worry about anything. But we got to over explain that it's a comedy because, yeah, I'm a nervous guy by nature.